SEGA Saturn SHIRO.
Do it.
Welcome to the SHIRO show.
What's
and
up?
Not a very happy one it is, to be honest.
I'm tiny, and Pat's big.
Yeah, today's
Nice.
been an interesting day for sure. Let me go.
Oh, and my for some reason, you don't have to key my. This is yellow, but it's keying out for some reason.
Weird.
That's weird.
Yeah, but anyways, welcome to the SHIRO show. I am Patrick, and this is Dave TraynoCo and SaturnDave, and we got
What is
some
up?
pretty sad news. Pretty sad
Death of
news.
Queen Elizabeth. No, I'm just kidding. No, we're a little late for that.
That's a benefit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we got yesterday we got a thing in PayPal. They're holding our funds for a little bit so they can verify our account. Verified it, got all the information that was correct. Everything we thought was in order, and then like 11 at night they banned our account, and I got like 5 messages asking why can't I buy a magazine, and that's your reason why you can't buy a magazine. Our accounts are frozen. Our account in PayPal's frozen. Our funds are being held. All of our money. So we effectively don't have any money right now.
Yeah. And I would argue that it's even worse than that, because those who have actually ordered a mag and are waiting for it to be shipped, I cannot process those shipments. I can't pay for those labels. And I can't refund them either. I can't issue refunds because we can't move the money. It's crazy.
Exactly. It's a double-edged sword. It's like we can't ship them and we can't refund them. So yeah, that's the situation right now. Trying to resolve with PayPal. I filed
PayPal's
a
like
dispute.
money.
So hopefully we'll hear back from that, and we'll be able to get a PayPal's a phone number. We called it like 5 times. The first time they gave me a wrong email address. They said, "Oh, email us this appeal thing," and it was a dead email link, so that didn't work. So thank you, PayPal. And then the second time they said they were gonna send to appeal. So hopefully we'll get that sorted. But for now we have zero money and $0 and no way to ship magazines. So yeah, I feel really bad, honestly. I feel really bad. It's it's just like we thought we had everything in order, we had everything going, but it's like one snap of a button, one little click, and it's like, you know what, you don't have any money. It's not like we're holding it. There's potential we can lose all of it too, because PayPal is this weird system where after 1-880 days they can tell you how to get your money back, but most of the time it's, oh well, we're just gonna take it because you broke policy and it's just damages for PayPal, so we're gonna keep your money. So effectively, for better or worse, we have exactly $0.00 of money right now. So honestly, at this point you might be expecting, oh, is this when he's gonna like start asking for donations and PayPal and stuff, asking donations and like Patreon stuff? No, actually. This is the part where I say that I have taken out a personal loan of $1,800 from my personal savings account that I was saving for a house to pay for SHIRO. One to pay for Dave's cost of purchasing the magazines so we can sell them, and his magazines and the backboard so we can ship them, and then 3, the daily funds so that way we can operate as SHIRO at least the minimum cost, so that way we can have stuff like hosting, we can have other stuff and the money will hopefully be there, and I'll put it in there until we have enough money from our Patreon to really even it out, and I'll just pay myself back after. But at this point, I'm not asking for any more any donations or anything. I don't want to make people give out money.
We're not violating any policies. That is the ironic part of this. I mean, it's hilarious. Like I don't know whether to laugh or whether to cry, because seriously, we have not done anything wrong. All we've done is business, and we're doing a lot of it, and they just find that fishy. They're just like, oh, well, wow, you seem to be shipping a lot of these things. Can you prove that you are who you say you are, or that you're doing what you're saying you're doing, or whatever? So, and I've proved it forwards and backwards. I'm like, okay, here's the sales page, here's the transaction, here's the label, here's the tracking, here's the feedback on Twitter that they liked what they got, what else do you need, so no, we've not actually violated anything. They haven't cited us for a single violation. They're just like, you're just fishy.
Yeah, and unfortunately their word is law in the PayPal land, and unfortunately as a part of a transparency, we actually left the funds in there so that way Dave and I could keep track of it, and since we don't have really a joint bank account
also so I could use it, because I'm literally buying shipping labels every day. I need access to liquid funds so that I can fulfill these orders.
Exactly, and it's like I mean, that was a dumb mistake on my part. I don't know why I mean, if I knew hindsight that they'd be able to do that and take the money, obviously I wouldn't have done that. But now I'm just not even going to bother keeping it anywhere in PayPal. It's basically what we're going to do is create a joint bank account, and for now I'm just going to keep the money in my savings account and just keep it there just so no one can take the money unless Bank of America explodes and implodes on itself. But if that does happen, we have bigger issues than getting magazines out. We are probably
zombie apocalypse.
It's probably apocalypse and Mad Max style. So
right.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I'm probably gonna spend all that money on a hot rod and modify it and just no. But I guess the point is that yeah, we honestly, as bad as it sounds, it's not the end of the world. It's not like SHIRO's gonna die now. It's like,
no.
Okay, literally, so if we break it down to the basic elements, we're getting the money, we have money back. So all is a waiting game at this point. Maybe a week or two delay. So I'm gonna get the money from my savings account, transfer that to my bank account. We can have that account set up. I'm gonna open up another bank account with Dave, and I'm gonna transfer money to that bank account. So that way we can have a stable bank account that we can use money for, and Dave could buy whatever he needs, I can buy whatever I need, and then we can expense it and use a business account. So
yeah,
honestly, it's probably the best route we have to go against, and never again PayPal, never again. And honestly, this is a lesson. If you ever have something like we do and you want to store money in PayPal, don't store it in PayPal. Just absolutely avoid it like the plague. Put in your bank account or open up a joint account. Do the effort, because honestly, it's worth the effort to not have them take your money. So, and the thing that sucks though is that it's not even our money. Honestly, I don't consider the SHIRO money our money. It's your money.
Yeah, it's not like a slush fund for us to have fun with. It's funny. I was telling Derek this morning. I kind of feel like George Bailey when he found out that the dude lost his deposit to the building and loan. But I don't want to commit suicide, okay? I was driving to work this morning and I was thinking what Pat said. I was end of the day, I still got my friends. We still got SHIRO. We're out about $1,200 or whatever until, it remains to be seen. But I'm okay, it could be much worse, And I was I guess it's better this happened now than later in the game when it's serious money.
When it's serious, I'm gonna break some kneecap money. That's when it's
right. So, but I mean, this entire day I've had this pit in my stomach. I've literally felt nauseated this entire day, and it won't go away because that's kind of my reaction to really shitty things happening in life. That you really have no control over.
Yeah, I did not get any sleep last night. I went to bed at 2 a.m. because I was trying to find every single thing I could do to reverse it at that time, but they did it at 11 o'clock at night when PayPal was dead and closed. Mm-hmm. So I couldn't do anything.
We're not gonna leave anybody high and dry though. We're gonna make good on every single order.
Yeah, exactly. This is like I said, this is only gonna be a temporary delay. This isn't gonna be. You're not gonna get the magazine ever again. No. Mm-hmm. Literally maybe a week delay at best. I need all I really need to do is send Dave the money for the magazines, and then I think what he's gonna do is probably just get all the shipping stuff and quote me for that, and I'll send that over. All it is gonna do is he's gonna take a buttload of time because it's gonna take time to transfer the money from my savings account to my bank account. Mm-hmm. Send that money to Dave. Dave's getting that money and putting it to his bank account and waiting for that, and it's going to be a whole process. It's so annoying. I absolutely hate it. It is dog. dog shit garbage.
On the bright side, there are bright sides. I was able to send one to XL2 before all this happened. I was able to send one to Dean Mortlock over at Sega Powered, so that's nice, So there's like, and I was able to print quite a few, So like we got all of the nice copies shipped. That's good. I'm trying to look on the bright side here. Yeah, we got all the second run copies shipped. Those that were ordered, even the ones overseas. And it's really right now it's like folks who ordered the first printing, the ones with like minor defects. Yeah, those are the ones that we're still kind of waiting on, but yeah, we'll get there. And then of course, as Pat said, we've got an entire new print run order in the works. They haven't printed it yet because they're being silly. They're like coming back at me and be like, "Are you sure you want us to print this?" So I'm like, "Yes. Why would I have ordered it if I wasn't sure?" Anyway.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll get that in time for Pure GE, and we will be selling them on site at Pure GE. I honestly don't know, like in terms of cash terminal, maybe we'll just have people Zelle us or some shit, or like give us cash, because I don't know. I don't feel comfortable taking PayPal again. I don't want to risk that. I don't want them to be like, "Oh, you got all this money in your bank account. Why don't we just freeze it for no apparent reason anymore and just take all the money again?" So I'm not
once you open that bank account, you can do Venmo, right? That links directly to your bank account.
Yeah. Well, no, I can just use Venmo on my end. Like I'll just put it all in my account for now. So I guess I use personal Venmo. So I say for your Pure GE, we'll take Venmo, we'll take Zelle, we'll take cash, but I am absolutely not going to be doing Venmo, PayPal, because if it takes my any of my PayPal money, I'm like, if it freezes my main account, I'm just screwed. Like I can't use PayPal anymore. So I honestly don't even want to risk my PayPal account.
So Pat, how have you been? What have you been up to this week?
Oh no, just existential crisis, laying in bed at night, hoping that I'll be spared mercy from this cruel world.
I don't feel like sitting forward. I'm just gonna get smaller. I'm gonna get smaller here.
But yeah, like I said, it's been. I guess we'll go to the bright side of it. Oh god, Venmo's owned by PayPal. Oh boy, my favorite.
Oh right, yay!
Well, cool.
Well,
I guess
one more
I'm gonna
option
get,
that's
I'm gonna
not
get
an option.
Completely destroyed. Yeah. Well, actually, no. I think Venmo's a little bit more looser, so we might be good on that. Maybe we might be good on it, but they might freeze my account too. So I'll just have put reasons like get food. So yeah. Anyways,
get food.
Yeah, get food. Here you go. Here's $5 for the magazine, or $10 for the magazine. Get food. So I think if we get the nice copy, it's gonna be like $10, but I don't know. It depends on what we can get. Obviously, I think we have more than enough stock for PRGE, based off the fact that we can't sell them right now. So I'm guessing we have plenty. Dave, I haven't checked last time.
What? I'm sorry. What was the question? I wasn't paying attention.
We should.
I was reading the comments.
So we should have enough magazines. At least the
we'll have B stock. Ones. We'll have B stock.
We'll have B stock at Pure GE, mostly because we can't sell them. So I guess we'll have some in stock. So I guess we're holding it back involuntarily. So at the least, we'll have the B stock at Pure GE. We'll probably, depending on when we get it, we'll probably get the good ones at Pure GE. I'm praying. I think the last couple days have been absolute dog shit. So
we got our panel slot changed. That was great.
Oh yeah.
Shouts to Gerald for making that happen. We're going to be 5:00 p.m. on Saturn Day, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, gonna have all the boys there, most of the boys there.
I hope my mic sounds okay. I can't get it any farther than this.
You sound fine.
All right, good.
Yeah, we're gonna have Nick, we're gonna have Ben, we're gonna have Dave and myself at the PRG panel, 5:00 Saturn Day.
That's right.
We're gonna record it onto my Walkman if we can record that. I pray to God
that's like your priority. That's Pat's priority.
Yeah.
Record onto Walkman.
I'm recording that onto Walkman. But the thing is that they gotta have like a soundboard somewhere in that room, please, God, somewhere I can record it. Somewhere I can.
I wouldn't assume it unless you bring your own. Kay has some kind of soundboard. I think like a Behringer or something.
Yeah, we could probably do something
to the supplies that we need to have brought or something like that. I don't know. I asked them if they had a projector, and they said no. So I was like, that's what we're dealing. Like, I was like, okay, so like, I wouldn't assume.
So we don't have a projector. Okay, well that makes the
No, but we have a 55. Gerald scored us a 55-inch OLED, LCD or OLED. I don't know. It's one or the other. But
for the panel room.
For the actually, I don't know what the deal is with the panel room. I'm talking about for our room, for our Saturn lounge. We needed something for Nick's sizzle reel.
Is it going to be a sizzle reel, or is he going to do like a full just play the videos on a playlist?
So Nick is working on an awesome. You guys see the sizzle reel that's going on right now on our video wall behind us. Nick is Pandemonium is working on a really awesome, throwback sizzle reel, harkening to the E3 96 sizzle reel, but instead with a bunch of homebrew games and stuff tossed in there and stuff. But it's going to have a lot of that 90s tude. So it's going to be awesome.
Tude.
Oh, yeah, attitude. For those of you not in the know.
In the know. I guess I'll translate it for Zoomers. It's gonna be was it bussin' yo? It's gonna be
edgy.
It's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be
straight
the
fire.
bomb.
No cap.
It's the bomb. That's more like early 2000s.
Yeah, we gotta appeal to the Zoomers in here. But I guess the point is we're gonna be there. We're gonna have a lot of cool stuff going on. We're gonna forget that we have $2,000 missing from our bank account. We're gonna have a good time. Dave's like, I like Dave's face. He's like, oh man, yeah. Thanks for reminding me, Pat.
Yeah. But honestly, though, like, it's just money.
Yeah, we're not.
I'm like, I'm super excited that I'm just gonna be able to get to see you, see all you guys, and party hardy, and be able to like spend a couple days just messing around with Saturn stuff. It's gonna be rad.
No, I'm psyched. It's gonna be awesome. I am super excited to do that. They said no, please don't send money, Blue Moon. You sent enough, and we lost it, so please don't. I feel bad.
Right. Exactly. Very good point. Like that. A lot of. I mean, to be fair, like we used a lot of the money that he gave us to
get the magazine.
Get the magazine done. You print a lot of shipping labels, and it's really whatever has come in from all of the subsequent sales. That has been frozen is what it is.
Yeah, but like I said, I have a small loan. I got a small loan of $1 million. No, I'm just joking. Don't yell at me for that. I took a small loan from my account, so it's not a big deal. We'll have the money. I mean, we'll have a little bit less, like maybe 400 less, but like that's all we need. I just want enough amount to be able to give Dave money and be able to ship these out. So, and then of course get our sales started, because I know that we're probably gonna switch to Shopify or something that's not garbage and a half. So we'll probably work with them and have to take an L on that, or we're looking into different options. So if you guys know, like,
yeah, I just like to eliminate middlemen that end up taking, something off the top when I'm smart enough to do things by myself. That was the reason why I used PayPal in the first place, because again, like, you're gonna have to deal with a merchant service no matter what to process those payments. But it's like if you have another person, another service with their hand in the cookie jar on top of that, it's just, it just gets to be a lot that you end up having to pass on to the customer, and I don't want to have to do that. So that's why I think like doing Elevon or like doing the Costco thing might be the way to go, because they have really cheap. Yeah.
I just really want something to streamline for the shipping for you. I don't want you to have to handwrite 50,000 million labels.
Yeah, no, that would be nice. Oh yeah, that's the thing I appreciate about like how PayPal works with ShipStation. But I mean, maybe we can use ShipStation anyway. Maybe there's another way to use it, because it is a third party. Anyway, we shouldn't be talking about all this stuff on the. I don't think people want to hear about this, honestly.
I mean, it got the viewers up, but yeah, I guess we can move on to something a little bit more happier.
I recorded a editor's corner recently.
Oh hell yeah! How was
so
that?
For those who don't know, Peter was sick. Poor Peter. Yeah, he didn't have COVID, but he had something probably worse. I don't know. He was really out for the count for days, and he couldn't record. So, but serendipity would have it, I received a text from a good friend who was like, hey, you want to record an episode? And I was like, sure. Peter's sick, so I mean, and we need content, so there you go. So we did an episode. I'm not going to tell anybody who it is, but just be sure to check it out tomorrow, Saturn Day. It'll go live, and it'll be something else for you guys to enjoy in the meantime.
Yeah, the Patreon supporters can see it now, but I'd ask the Patreon supporters, please don't spoil it for the fans, because the fans don't spoil it for everyone else.
Yeah, don't spoil it. It'll be a surprise. Folks will wake up in the morning and they'll have something to listen to while they're doing yard work on a Saturday or whatever.
I guarantee you'll know who it is.
Say what?
I guarantee they'll know who it is as soon as they see it, so I'm excited.
Probably. Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a fun time. But yeah, if you really want to not wait for the surprise, you can always join our Patreon, and we can certainly use the money. No, I'm just joking, guys. But like, yeah, that's all. Yeah, like Patreon will have it there. It's up there now. If you really, I think it's a $3 tier and above, I believe. Is the videos? Is that what we're doing for that?
Stone Grim just joined. Welcome, Stone Grim. Thanks.
Welcome to the show. I appreciate you coming to the show.
I'm sorry, Pat. I keep reading the comments and ignoring what you're saying.
That's cool. I wasn't saying anything important, but no, I'm just joking. But yeah, like
you're like the teacher in Charlie Brown. It's like wop wop wah wop wop wah. I'm just like reading.
Everyone's
focusing.
Yeah. Oh,
do you have any new vinyl or music you want to share? Okay, tell us about it.
Yeah, I got a couple. So I went to a show last weekend. I don't know if you know who Young Bay is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to see Young Bay, Macross 8299. I think that's what his name was. And then Vantage. They played a show at the Van Buren in Phoenix, Arizona. And I went to it, and I got some records. I got I tried to get Macross's thing, but it's sold out, because the thing is that I don't like buying stuff before the show, because I have to hold on to it. And I don't like doing that, especially with a show where I'm jumping up. So I got 3 records there. I got Bay 3. Great album. It's like a greenish color. Obviously, can't see it.
Oh, is that the one? Is that the one you dubbed to a tape?
Oh no, I did Bay 1 through 4.
Oh, I got you.
Bay 4, of course. This cool orange color.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one I didn't dub to the tape, but because I mean it was like 4 albums onto 2 tapes. But and then I got Bay 5, which is his newest album. Love Young Bay, amazing artist.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely recommend checking him out if you like future funk and vaporwave. Artist.
How's it going, Sasquatch?
Definitely go listen to him. And then the other album I got in the mail, this actually came in on this Saturday. Was Allison Chain's reprint of Dirt, one of the
that's
the
awesome.
best one of my favorite albums of all time. Which, in my opinion, I think this needs to be moved on to the all killer album, the top 5.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know. It's easy. It would be easier for me to say that until, of course, I put it next to like some of the Beatles albums and stuff like that, and then I'm not so sure.
Yeah, probably not, but I'll give it a B. Okay, we'll leave it at B, because
let's give it a B plus. Let's give it a B plus.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Like because how many albums deserve to sit up in in the heavens among all of the other music out there? I don't know. My video is doing a really weird thing here. I don't know all the weird things. This is all about.
But yeah, yeah. Actually, there was another album I forgot to mention that I wanted to add to it, that I was listening to again this weekend. That was Pretty Odd by Panic at the Disco. Honestly, I think that has to be in that list, like next to Pinkerton, because that album has like all bangers on it. Like I don't think there's any bad songs off of that album. I tried listening to Pretty Odd again. Amazing album. So if you guys don't like Panic at the Disco, listen to Pretty Odd. Probably the greatest album I've ever listened to ever in pop punk. And honestly, it's so underrated. I think it should be up there with Pinkerton, in my opinion. Which is another top 5 album, Pinkerton. Amazing album. But
I agree with Lacquerware. Them Bones is a great track.
It is.
I feel so alone. Gonna end up
Enough to
a big
bigger
old pile of them bones. Ah!
That album's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was actually listening to I was actually gonna make a joke. It's like for the
Mr.
thing.
Mr. Bones.
No. When I was like, we're talking about like giving, like donating the money. I was like, as a great philosopher once said, they came to snuff the rooster,
Yeah.
but he ain't gonna die.
No, he ain't gonna die.
No. No,
He had
ain't
such a
gonna die.
great voice. Oh, and I love their harmonies too. Their harmonies were always somewhat discordant, but they worked so well, you know?
Exactly. No, I absolutely loved like Jerry Cantrell and Lane Staley. Oh my god. Holy crap. Some of the best vocals I've ever heard in my life. R.I.P. Lane, one of the best. And Mike Starr, of course, great bassist.
Absolutely.
Yeah, honestly, that like there's just so many good songs on that album. Was it fuck, damn. I forgot the guy who's Damn That River, yeah. Damn That River, like honestly, Damn That River, Wood, Them Bones, Rooster.
I need to make like
Junkhead.
a multi-album mini disc of Allison Chains stuff. I just realized I don't have any Allison Chains.
Yeah, actually, I actually honestly really like their return album, Black Gives Way to Blue. That album actually is seriously good.
Yeah, it's good, for sure.
Great album, definitely. Yeah, I definitely honestly would put it up there with some of the classics, even though I mean a lot of people are very iffy on the new lead singer, but I like him. I mean, he carried it on, so I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I can't star on roosters. I won't. That's why you can't snuff the rooster. But
yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy for a new singer to carry a band that has a reputation like Sublime, you know, like Take It or Leave It. You know, I don't know how you feel about the new singer in Sublime. Well, he's not technically. I mean, he's been
it's not technically Sublime. It's Sublime with Rome.
Right, with Rome. And then you've got, of course, like you had Journey with Gary Sharon for a while, and that
I just pretend that
didn't work. You pretend that didn't happen. And some people still are like angry about the Van Halen years with
honestly,
Sammy Hagar, you know.
Honestly, a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people.
Hagar.
Honestly, a lot of people rag on it. Honestly, I think Van Hagar is probably one of my favorite. Honestly,
really?
One of my favorite. Honestly, both of those, like, they both have killer tracks and killer albums.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot listen.
You know when it's love.
Yeah, you can't listen to 5150 and tell me Get Enough is not a good song. You gotta be like
definitely.
literally stupid to like say that. Like, I know that's pretty offensive, but like that album is just that 5150 is just so good.
I still take David Lee Roth, and not just because we share a name, but because it's just, you know, probably more great albums, more great tracks, you know. But still, I agree. Yes, Van Hagar is not that bad, you know. It's one of the better examples.
Yeah, no, I mean, it could be worse. It could be Gary Sharon and Van Halen.
Yes, it could be Gary Sharon. That was terrible.
That was pretty bad. Like I saw live sets with them singing like the songs like no, thank you.
Who would want to fill those shoes though? I mean, come on.
I sure shit wouldn't. Like I mean, they're like they have the two legendary singers of all time.
Yeah, for sure.
The great Sammy Hagar and the fantastic David Lee Roth. Like you can't hate on that. Like they're both amazing in their own aspects. But I definitely can like understand the argument between Van Hagar and Van Halen. But like Gary Sharon, it's like, no, thank you. But yeah, I saw a chat somebody asked me about one of my favorites, the weirdest Saturn pad, weirdest pad you own for the Saturn. Probably, I don't know. There's probably one of those third-party ones that kind of suck.
Yeah, I have one of those. Now I don't remember what it's called. I don't know if it's an ASCII pad or something like that, but it has several like random fire or like auto fire buttons on it and stuff like that. And it's weird. I don't typically use it, if I'm being completely honest. That'll be the pad you give to. That's like the pad you give to like the random neighbor kid who comes over to play. You're like, here, you can have this. You know,
that's the guest pad.
That's the guest pad.
It's like, here's your
exactly.
controller, bro. Honestly, there's an image that I had years ago that I saved on my computer that I lost. It was a picture of you know that like click with the ad where you, like the movie poster where he has the remote on the poster of it. It's like that, but somebody photoshopped like a game controller in there, and it said like a broken ass janky GameStop one, and it said like, here's your controller, bro, and like the click font. Yeah. And like, I lost that years ago, and I've been looking for it forever. So I think I might have to remake that, because that honestly is my favorite image of all time, and it's lost the time, but it's one of my favorite ones.
Pat, we kind of look like one of those weird like 80s school photo collages where like one of you is like super big and then one is like super small.
Yeah, it's like it's like the cover of Weezer almost.
You need to sit back on the couch.
I can't. I can't get back any further. You can't
make yourself smaller though. Like
I can. The thing is that I have my room is a mess right now. Like if I showed you, you guys gonna be like,
no, digitally. Like you can't shrink. You can't sit where you were, but like shrink yourself down digitally.
Like that.
Like that, yeah, kind of. Yeah,
works. Is that
and
good?
Then make yourself smaller so that it's like you're sitting on the couch there.
I shrunk it a bit.
We're selling it. People think we're actually in the same room on the same couch. See?
Yeah, but if I showed you behind the curtain, like there's a giant cart behind me I'm working on right now.
Yeah, that would be funny if like if a hurricane came through your room, like everything blows over.
Honestly, it looks like a hurricane went through my room. Right now, the room's a bit of a disaster. We have I'm working on the carts that I got, like I was telling you about. Like I have the one cart, the medical cart with all the game consoles. It's all set up in that corner. Yeah. I'm so happy that fit. I was gonna be so angry that it didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Because like it's been a whole process. Like I had to take it off, take off the arms, like disassemble like this thing on there. It was a pain to get these carts in here. I threw away the arms. I'm not gonna bother with that. Screw that. I don't need handles. Handles are for wimps. The wimps. No handles for the wimp. But no. But yeah. Anyways, the point is that there's another cart behind me that's gonna be in that corner, what's going to be where the other CRT is that I'm going to replace. But I have to do a full clean out on that. I have to clean the shelvings, the interior, because it is filthy. It is old and filthy. So I clean out the bottom tray. Like it's a corporation and a half to try to fix. And like I'm trying to get a weekend. I did the other one last weekend. I'm hoping this weekend I can find time, but it's packed. Gonna be packed.
I want to shout somebody on the show.
Who do you want to shout?
I want to shout our own resident rock star Danthrax, who I think single-handedly wrote up news for our site while we were panicking about magazines this week and stuff like that.
I feel really bad. Like it's been a really stressful week, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
It has. And he in the website discussion, like, he was like, here, I wrote up articles for you guys. and we really do appreciate it, Danthrax. I can't tell you.
You are the GOAT.
Yep, he is. And let's talk about it. I mean, we have time. We can talk about it.
We have plenty of time. I kind of think we should go on another rant about PayPal, but I guess now is a better time.
Sucks.
Yeah, don't. If you could have a choice to not use PayPal, do it. Like, unless you really want your money taken away from you, honestly, I think that's probably the best reason to use PayPal. Just steal your money. Just do that. But anyways, we got a couple cool articles here today. Go through them. So you got new roundups for the week of September 25th. It's like retro RGB.
It's technically just one article, but
I mean, shh, don't tell anybody, dude. But yeah, we got several news items. I really like this effect he did on the thumbnails. That was really cool, Dan.
Yeah, that's cool.
Awesome, dude. Love you. But yeah, the first one, the saddest one. Speaking of sad news, this is gonna be a sad boy.
Gutted.
Step one, become CEO of PayPal. I'm working on it. There's an office here in Phoenix, so I'm gonna take it over. But anyways, some more big sad. Hopefully you guys are ready. This is the big sad show today. So, Shenmue the animation is canceled. Like, apparently, they did season 1 of Shenmue the animation, and oh boy, ironically, that is fitting. Like, honestly, would you have, like, I'm not even
Seriously.
upset. Like this is like full circle with Shenmue.
It is a metaphor.
Like, oh my god, what a irony. But yeah, Spiral Crusade DeMarco sent a tweet with the Cartoon Network schedule saying that the following shows have been moved from Adult Swim's website: Blade Runner Black Lotus, another one I wanted to see, damn it. Phinia Pirate Princess, Laser Wolf, okay. Teague Tone, and then Shenmue the Animation. So right now you could still watch it on Crunchyroll and it'll be available for digital download, but looks like season 2, even though it did well enough, they're not doing it. Unfortunately, Discovery Warner Brothers has decided that instead of trying to make shows profitable and give it a chance, just to cancel all of them and have SpongeBob and Teen Titans go on 24/7. I think that's usually the go-to in terms of animation. Honestly, I've been bummed.
Stadia's canceled.
Oh yeah, Stadia's also canceled, but nobody cares about who uses Stadia anyways.
Sky Oji-san is delayed inevitably.
Honestly, yeah, and the SHIRO magazine's delayed inevitably. Man, what a man, oh man.
Cancel everything. Just
pretty much
cancel everything.
Yeah, the only thing left to cancel is us, which knowing us sooner or later is probably gonna happen, but yeah, so yeah, another casualty of Warner Brothers. They have 13 episode anime from the first 2 game stories. So that aired. But yeah,
I highly recommend that folks watch it if they can.
It's really good.
It was great. I watched it. It was awesome. I'm probably tempted to watch it again now because I guess we're not getting any more of it. It'll be just like the game. You guys get to. In fact, it is just like the game because he basically it basically was like Shenmue 1 and 2 on the Dreamcast. You get to play it that far,
and you wait another 20 years for them to do another show, and the same thing happens.
They're like, do we really want to make another set of episodes based on Shenmue 3, which didn't even really do that well? Like, I mean, if I'm being honest, like Shenmue 3 was not as successful as everybody thought it was going to be, right? So, and it's like everybody has the nostalgia for like Shenmue 1 and 2 on the Dreamcast. So that's what they did. They created. So, I mean, like if you guys watch this anime, it was really good. Like the people that worked on it, they did a really good job.
Yeah, and it's just a big bummer that they just went and canceled it. But like I said,
for sure,
I don't think it would have felt right if it went on anyways. But yeah, I guess if you guys really like Shenmue, I'd recommend that you play Yakuza instead, which is pretty much the spiritual successor of Shenmue, except Sega cares about it and gives it games.
Blue Moon says he feels bad that he can't send super chats right now. I mean, with that goes into the Google AdSense.
Yeah,
account,
you could send it. Like I forgot to mention that's not attached to PayPal.
That's not attached to PayPal. That goes directly to Pat's.
It goes to my bank account.
Yeah, so our Google AdSense account is not attached to PayPal. So luckily, yeah, thank God. Yeah, when we do get like our YouTube ad revenue or whatever, it'll pay out to Pat's account, and we'll figure it out.
Honestly, if I saw an $1,800,
no, you don't, Blue.
If I see an $1,800 super chat, I really don't.
Pat,
please don't.
I don't want Pat to have to take off his clothes. Seriously,
like honestly, like that's like nude pic territory. So seriously, I guess if you really, I don't know,
Pat,
maybe
save that for your OnlyFans account, Pat.
Damn. I'll need to see. I'll need to get like I'll have to do an interest check and see Pat OnlyFan account. Maybe.
Blue says he's paying you to keep your clothes on.
Exactly.
Anyway,
interest check. But but yeah, like I said, don't send an $1,800 super chat, please. Like I said, we got the money. I mean, it's a small loan of $1 million essentially. But like I said, we have it's really just a loan until we can get our money from Patreon and get that back into the flow, because we get a sizable amount from Patreon thanks to you guys, because you guys are fucking awesome. Oh damn!
Thank you, Blue.
Only Bones. Thank you.
I love how Nick's name is actually Pandemonium Reviews every US Saturn game. It's not just like Pandemonium. It's like the whole thing. I don't know. Around. I guess I never noticed that. He doesn't mess around. He's like, you got to spell it out for folks. Don't want them confusing you with the other Pandemoniums out there.
TV show or the game.
Or the game, yeah. Oh, that's funny.
But yeah,
Gotta
thank you
let
again,
'em know.
Bloom95. That means a lot to us. I really
Thank you,
appreciate
Blue.
that.
Appreciate it.
Love you,
Only
love you.
bones. Only bones.
Only bones. That's gonna be the name of it. Thank you, Rob Stadler, for the £3, the $3, $3 dues. Pat creates an OnlyFan with only one tier of $1,800. Yeah, that like the $1,800 is gonna be like, I will become your personal boyfriend, or your personal boyfriend for a year. I will hang out with you. I will play Saturn games with you.
You get to watch Pat play Rez with the trance vibrator.
Oh God, no, not yeah. Yeah, we'll jury rig that up for you guys.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
Well, I'm gonna call it just the boyfriend tier. It's like, I mean, I gotta make the money somehow.
Nice.
But yeah, anyways, yeah, don't donate, don't do that. But yeah, essentially, yeah, we're good on that. But thank you again, guys. We love you so much. I know it's been rough, but $1,700 to go. Yeah, but yeah, it's been rough, but I think we're good. We just need to get, honestly, at this point, we just need to get another flow going. So I'm hoping by maybe next week we'll get that down. I think Dave and I have been talking, so
yeah,
hopefully
we're working it out.
We're working and twerking and working. So what are we twerking and stuff? Anyways, next, Magical Drop 6 announced. So Forever Entertainment debuted a trailer on Wednesday to announce Magical Drop 6. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Magical Drop 6, I think, right? Is that it? I failed Spanish, so if anybody speaks Espanol here, definitely let me know. But anyways, yeah, Magical Drop 6 by Forever Entertainment. So we'll have a nice trailer. When we have time to kill, why don't we watch the trailer? Ooh, I like it. Anime girls. My favorite. I like that.
Yeah, I love Magical Drop games.
Yeah, look at this. Uh-oh. Oh, Data East. I wonder if it's just a name only or they helped develop it.
Knight is here in the chat. He's just being really quiet. He doesn't like to talk.
Wait, did I just try to open? I could have sworn that's just try to open a Techmoan. That's weird. But anyways, shout out Techmoan, best videos in the game. But yeah, Magical Drop 6. It looks like it looks like it's developing it. So I guess maybe it's just a Data East thing by name only. But yeah, it's originally released by Data East in arcades. The first 4, I think, were on the Neo Geo MVS, which is honestly one of my favorite systems of all time. So if you have an MVS, go get one. But yeah, yeah, this is a really great game. I love Magical Drop, one of my favorite puzzle games.
What's your favorite version?
Probably 3.
3, yeah.
3's pretty
Classic.
Solid. Classic. But yeah, the most recent entry is Magical Drop 5 on Steam in 2012, but it was so bad that it was delisted in 2020. So, I guess you could get Magical Drop 1 through 4, and then play 6. But yeah, no, Data East honestly was bomb back in the day. I think they also did Street Slam or was it Street Hoop? And honestly, that is one of my favorite games of all time. Did they do Street Hoop or was it crap, what's the name of the Frisbee one?
Okay, you're thinking of
what am I thinking?
Yeah.
What's the Frisbee one that they did the sequel of?
The discs, the flying discs game on
it's called Royal
Windjammers.
Windjammers. Thank you very much.
Which is an excellent game, by the way. Yeah. Windjammers.
Let me look that real quick. Street Slam. I'm pretty sure Data East did that, but I could be wrong. Also name is Dunk Dream. Yep, Data East did Street Slam. Honestly, this might sound controversial, but I actually think that Street Slam, Street Hoop, whatever the hell, Dunk Dream, is my favorite Neo Geo sports game over Windjammers. That's a really hot take, but honestly,
that is a hot take. My favorite has got to be Baseball Stars 2 Professional.
That one's really good. I like Baseball Stars. with the
Oh, you know
robots and
what?
stuff.
Nope, that's not true. That's not true. My favorite sports game of all time is
Neo Masters.
Is Neo Turd Master. Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite Neo Geo game of all time, and it's also my favorite sports game. Uh, I almost like don't even. I almost wasn't even thinking about that because it was like it is. It is definitely my favorite, for sure. It's so good. I mean, I am a golf fan, you know, at least playing the game, you know, but like that game, it's so good. It's classic. Neo Turd Masters. I
Yeah,
did.
no,
That's because that's Pat's you know,
that's my insult.
That's his insult. So
Honestly, Neo Turf Masters is probably one of the best games of all time, so I hate on it. I just like making dumb puns because I'm immature and 12.
there
And
you
turtle,
go.
of course. And in my
There
heart.
you go. Yeah.
But yeah, Neo Turf Masters. Oh, I just hit my desk.
But you're right. I mean, like, see, for folks who don't like sports games, the Neo Geo is a haven because like so many of those sports games are that. Yeah, Baseball Stars 2, Windjammers, Street Hoops, Street Slam. Yeah,
there's like
Neo
3
Turf
different names
Masters.
for it.
You could get like an arcade compilation of sports games, and you would be totally fine. Like you'd be having fun, you know, because those games are so good.
Yeah, no,
What
definitely.
would you say is like? There's not a lot of racing games on. There's like Neo Drift Out. I'm trying to think of. There's not a lot of racing games on SNK platform. Like they didn't really do that.
Not their thing. Not their thing.
Not their thing. Yeah, I guess that's true. But yeah, like Neo Drift Out was good though.
Doubt it. No, I'm just joking. I never played it. But yeah, Neo Geo's got some really great games. Honestly, if I had to say my favorite game though, I mean, you probably know the answer.
What now? Your favorite Neo Geo game?
Yeah.
It's Twinkle Star Sprites.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, Twinkle Star Sprites.
Honestly,
yeah, we're gonna have that. We're a tournament at
absolutely.
PRGE. We're gonna have Twinkle Star Sprites with Hori sticks. It's gonna be rad.
Gonna be radical, dude. Cowabunga, Hang Ten, whatever, California stuff. But yeah, I guess the point is get a Neo Geo, and also pick up Magical Drop 6 coming out. Do they have a release date?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they gave a release date. I guess coming out soon. Yeah, coming this winter. Okay, there we go.
Cool. Yeah.
Get Magical Drop 6 this winter, and then pick up a Neo Geo because like.
And if you subscribe on the Switch, if you subscribe to Nintendo Online, all of the Magical Drop games are available. I was just playing Magical Drop 3 a little bit ago.
I think I'm gonna boot up my arcade and play that again. Honestly, even though that I love that game, my favorite puzzle game on that has to be probably Puzzle Bobble or Bust a Move.
Like good old Puzzle Bobble. Okay, yeah. Puzzle Bobble is great.
I love Puzzle Bobble. It's one of my favorite games.
I think I was playing Wii Man Puzzle Bobble on Netlink, Japanese Netlink, over the tunnel, and he was really, really good. We went back and forth like beating each other, so it was pretty evenly yoked, I guess. But yeah, no, he's a real gamer. And then of course like Double Dime. Oh, reminder to folks, like Joe officially dropped a new tunnel revision 4.3. Amazing. Leaps and bounds. Well, I mean, I don't want to oversell it, but it is clearly an improvement. It is a clear improvement over the previous revision of the tunnel. And you guys should definitely get your butts online so you can join Netlink online tournaments. Also, wait, we have another article written up, right, by Double Dime about Parsec. Yeah, that's right.
Wait, do we have that one? I forgot about that. Yeah,
we should talk about it a little bit. Yeah, so he wrote up I don't know, like a how-to tutorial. So this is really cool because you can take the whole online thing a step further, and you can use Netlink simultaneously with having someone else in the room with you on a second controller port or something like that, and essentially you're sending button inputs over the internet, but you have to have like a lot of things to make it work. So it's not for the faint of heart, but you could do it if you're interested. Double Dime strikes me as the kind of guy who's like, he's got like 2 of everything and he's totally willing to buy superfluous hardware in order to get all these mad scientist things working, you know. So
yeah,
you have to have a really, really low latency capture solution though too, because you're basically like, yeah,
you're essentially sending it over the internet. So like
exactly. you're sending the display and the button inputs and stuff like that over the internet. It's kind of
It is interesting.
Yeah.
I thought it was really interesting to see something like this, but like honestly, if you can get it working, you can potentially play any game you want online.
Yeah, it's not it's not incredibly expensive, but there are several steps involved. So when I say not for the faint of heart, I mean like if you don't like tinkering or you don't like messing around with a bunch of stuff, maybe it's not for you, because this isn't going to be anything that's like plug and play. You're going to have to configure some things. But yeah, if you're into doing a bunch of, oh, and ignore I don't know why I set up Double Dime as a guest editor, but it still puts my face at the bottom of the article.
I was gonna say, Dave, are you like
I'm stealing Double Dime's article. I was trying to steal credit. No, this was all Double Dime. He literally sent me a Word doc and was like, here, I wrote this up for the community. And the face of Double Dime. Double Dave, Double Dare. Gak, remember? No, those were the days. But anyway, definitely thanks to Double Dime for writing this up for folks, and then also for hosting our tournaments. I think he's pretty much the driving force behind the Netlink online tournaments.
He's keeping the Saturn alive online.
Yeah. So Dave is a glory hunter. What? Come on, man.
Rip.
Anyway, appreciate it. I appreciate the folks in this community who are like, helping keep this machine running.
But yeah, no, with this you could pretty much play Sonic R online. I don't know why you'd want to play Sonic R in general, but I mean, if you want to play it online, I mean, there's your option right there.
You're so bad, Pat.
I mean, I'm not bad. The game's bad. Have you played that game recently?
Would you talk to TJ Davis with that mouth?
I
Tongue-tied.
No, I just saw this avatar and hated myself. Anyways.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, I like TJ Davis. She's really cool and has some of the best music of all time. The music for the set, like that's kind of funny with bad Saturn games. They always have bomb soundtracks, like Mr. Bones.
It's funny though, because that's not what people thought. That's not what people thought back in the day. I mean, they literally put a vocals off option in the game, because like all the cool edgy kids didn't want to listen to all that mushy positivity.
Dang. Nowadays it's a vibe. Honestly,
seriously, living in the city, you got to survive. You got to keep the dream alive.
That's pretty much what I said to myself last night when I saw the money go out of the account.
Where everything is free, can't you see?
Yeah, I was gripping onto my bed crying, sobbing while that song played. But yeah,
but can you feel the sunshine, Pat? Does it brighten up your day?
As soon as that money drops in the account,
don't you feel that sometimes you just need to run away?
No, sometimes I feel like Sonic Team needs to stop making games, but
reach out for the good times, Pat. Forget about.
Oh my god.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I sung that to myself crying on the bed.
There you go.
But yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, man, Dave is gonna be so pissed when he wakes up, and he was.
I was not pissed. I was just sad. That's all.
Yeah, I almost broke a window. But anyways, my rage aside, we probably should move on to the last article.
Yeah, we should.
Because despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in the cage. Some people say that was
summoning. To put things into perspective, Summoning Salt is still dealing with all the BS at YouTube. Basically age restricting their videos over a couple of, I don't know what, like couple of words.
Yeah,
it's just ridiculous.
I guess we could always have it worse.
Everybody's dealing with stuff, honestly.
I'm dealing with my life.
Gotta put things in perspective,
Yeah, no, I definitely get that.
Did you just delete me for a second there?
No, the window glitched out.
Oh, the window glitched.
I actually didn't delete you. I didn't need to. Why would I do that? I'm not that mean.
Why would you do that?
I'm not a mean person. I just don't like myself right now. No, I love myself. But anyways, that came out weird. Anyways, the point is, the last article, Bluetooth adapter creator gets PCB in hand. So Patrick, aka Gaming and Jenkos.
Yeah. Was it? It's
Gaming
Wait,
New
is this
Jersey
Izzy Patrick?
and
Oh, this is
Co's.
Gaming and Jinkos. This is our this is Drew Kanaz. No, wait. Gaming and Jinkos is Izzy Patrick, I think.
Yeah.
Am I confused? I'm confused. It's either Izzy Patrick or it's Drew Kanaz. I don't know what he goes by.
You're always confused, but I love you.
Yeah.
I love you, Dave. Either way.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I
Yep.
need it. Okay, so
Same.
yeah. Anyway, that's rad. So he's got the, what did he use? PCB Way. This is a ad from our sponsor, PCB Way.
PCB Way. Pay
we are
$5
totally not
and we'll
sponsored.
get your PCB. We will hold your money and not give you your PCB, and we'll say once after 180 days that we'll hold on to your PCB for damaging us.
Okay, yeah, it is Izzy Patrick. It is Izzy Patrick.
Yeah.
Yeah, cuz see I'm getting my wires crossed. Dan Thrax. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We can have fun here. We can just make fun of our situation. But yeah, so basically we talked in the past that he was trying to make a USB Saturn controller, a 3D pad controller, and this one looks like it's plug and play too. It looks like it anyways. Like, is that what I'm or no, is this a modified pad, right?
Yeah, I need to look at it closer.
But yeah, I'm not sure what that section on the back is that's plugged into it. Looks like a little adapter for something. Oh, for the wireless pad, yeah, for the wireless feature of it. That makes sense. Sorry,
Okay,
I'm dumb.
yeah,
I forgot about that. Yeah. Gonna make the wireless pad, and yeah, I made a little PCB for the Bluetooth adapter for it. So has a little nice SEGA on there. And then he hopes to make some retail units soon, so I'll be looking forward to that. We did an update last June, so like I said, we're just holding on to it. It's a just plug it in. Is there a oh damn, it's in the drawer. I was gonna say, let me check. I have the pad right here. Let me go get it. You talk about it, Dave, while I stall. You off your phone?
I'm on my phone looking at the looking at the article. I'm looking at the pictures. So I mean, it seems to me like he just made the PCB as something that folks can basically pick up and put together this kit, I guess. Yeah, so I don't know, like that it's cool. It's just it's a basic version of the low power, he's calling it the BLE 3D PCB. No nonsense, just core controller functionality. Haven't had a chance to file the PCBs down. And latency testing, soldering point added for community verification. So, yeah, I mean, I think that the plan is to kind of, put these in an enclosure and maybe even sell them, make them available for sale. But this is really more of a status update, I would say. So that's cool. If anybody wants to go back, I believe Dan Thrax linked the older
on
article.
The show, live discovery. Apparently, I did not know this until I looked at this controller, but apparently you can do this.
You can do what?
That. You can do this. I did not know that you could do this.
Wait, you did not know that you could do that? Are you serious?
I did not know you could do that. I thought it was attached to it. I was like, did you solder that in? I did not know that was a thing. So, like, I mean,
okay.
I mean, can I get a like, I'm dumb and you're dumb, Pat, in chat? Like, for people that didn't know this, that also knew this and was obvious.
More
just
like
you're dumb, Pat.
More like I'm guessing you didn't read that article from Kenji Tosaki. now it all comes out. Pat, I realize now that Pat did not read my article.
I read it. I skimmed it.
Okay. Or listen to my hardware episode of Editor's Corner where I said, like, as a kid I was just like, why would they make this? Like, why would they have it detach unless it was this for like some kind of extension cable or something like that,
What was the reason they detached it? Did Kenji Sasaki say, or is it like a...
Well, yeah, it's for it. That right there is where they were going to plug in all of the little peripherals, because in Japan that wasn't called the 3D control pad. It was called the multi-controller.
Huh.
And so and it was called the multi-controller because they planned on having it plug into like it would be like a steering wheel, so you'd have a base where you would literally plug that in and it would be like a steering wheel. They had like a little Dreamcast VMU kind of thing, like screen display for like football games or whatever, That was the plan. They had a motion sensor, where you could like move it for, I don't know, afterburner or something like that.
Huh.
They had a light gun attachment, believe it or not, that looked really, really janky. It would be terrible to use, but they had one. They had all sorts of different, if you look at the patent. Oh, and Genovi did an excellent video about this. Genovi did an excellent video covering the patent and also showing off like all of the different little.
You can obviously tell I didn't see that video either.
You didn't see that video either, yeah. So,
sorry guys. I'm learning as I go here with SHIRO. I'm
it's
learning
okay.
New things.
It's okay.
But yeah, no, I guess cool. All right, I guess with that adapter we can finally get a
Actually,
proper
I find
3D
it delightful. I find it delightful that you just discovered that.
I did not realize that it did that. I honestly I haven't looked at this pad very often. I don't.
Everybody has learned something for the first time, I guess. Pat just had a revelation live on SHIRO show.
I swear to God, I thought that was he made that port. I was like, oh, do you like make that little port in there? I was like, wait, that looks kind of too.
But
clean.
seriously, like if you were in Japan and you were reading like the Saturn magazine, Japanese Saturn magazine, you probably chances are you knew exactly what it was and why it was there. But if you were an American like me, in the 90s, like it made no sense because there was no even hushed whispers about what it was. Like nobody knew. It was just okay, it's removable, so you can wash it, or like I don't know, so you can. I thought seriously that maybe there was like an extension cable that they were going to sell, and it was just like a longer version of the cable or something that you'd plug. I had no idea, so. But it's crazy. It's a cool little. I mean, now look, because they did that, the possibility for a dongle. Pardon my French. Is
that's the perfect name for it, dongle.
Exactly, the possibility of there being some kind of wireless dongle exists now because Tosaki said himself, like there is almost 0% chance that any company like Retrobit is going to come along and remake the actual controller because it has a CPU. It has a very specific CPU in it that interprets input as a complex curve and using those magnetic sensors. And that's a technology that's just not easily available now. So all 3D controllers now, or analog controllers, are basically like those crappy like volume sensors that suffer from drift over time. Like my Switch, I haven't even owned my Switch OLED for that long, and the left Joy-Con is already drifting. Away. It sucks. Like in Mario Kart, it's a real pain. And
I mean, you should be drifting on that, but not that drift.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there was going to be a motion attachment for Air Knights on the 3. Well, there was a motion attachment, but the one for Air Knights was actually, it looked more like a Wii remote, if I'm being honest. It was more like a television remote, and it kind of had the stylings of a Dreamcast controller at that point, at the time that they were developing it. Slowcoin was saying. In the patent where they're showing off the motion controller, they're showing it being used for like a flying game, albeit, but it's more like, it looks like Afterburner. And then, so yeah, I guess, they would have planned on using it for just like, eventually like PlayStation 3, they'd have like the 6-axis and they'd try to use that for like the Dragon game or whatever. I'm talking too much. Go ahead.
No, all I want to say is that I'm pretty excited for this, and now that I know this adapter exists, that we can finally get an easy way to get a Bluetooth adapter for the Saturn. I wonder if he's interfacing this with the Saturn 3, the Saturn Retrobit adapter.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he got that, because I think that he's been using it almost exclusively, if not exclusively, on his computer. Whereas on a PC, whereas I'm pretty sure Drew has had it working with a real hardware. So yeah, maybe they are using it with the maybe they are using it with
Retrobit
the
adapters.
retrobit adapter, or maybe like the 8-bit DOE the 8-bit DOE Bluetooth adapter. I don't know which one they are. I can't
Probably
actually
down for either
speak to
one.
that,
Probably the
believe it or not.
Bluetooth adapter. I didn't know there was a Bluetooth adapter for the Saturn from 8-bit DOE.
It's a kit. It's a kit
Oh.
where you have to modify an existing controller.
Huh.
Yeah. There was, at least. I don't know if it exists still.
Isn't that to go on to go to PC, or is that to go to Saturn?
We'll see. Yeah, I don't recall because I don't have one. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe they would have had to use the receiver for the retrobit one if it was on real hardware. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. But no. Bro, we do not know. All we know is that we don't know nothing so far.
Latency is really the issue, though, that they got to get around. It's going to be fine using it for most, any turn-based games, maybe even shmups, like if you're using the digital pad. But like on nights, I've noticed like they did post one video where they were doing like a paraloop, and they were showing their thumb moving in circles along with the paraloop on screen, and there was a significant amount of latency. Like significant enough that it would be kind of a deal breaker. But again, this isn't a commercial project, or product. This is just, them messing around. So hopefully they'll be able to get it down, get the latency down. I'm hoping.
I feel you.
But that's good. Good to see that they're able to get a cool little PCB with the Sagata on there with the flaming hair. That's cool.
No, for real. But yeah, I think with that, I think that's about it. I think we should wrap up with our patrons. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So thank you guys for watching. Before we go, I want to thank our Patreon supporters: Murder of Crows, Blue Moon 95, Cerulean, Emerald Nova, Johannes Fetz, Nate Lawrence, Derek aka A-Team, Jim Clasher Rank, Justin, King Idra, Momphis, Newt Ragus, Robert Ramsey, Rowan Dished, Shadowmast, Stoneman, Tanuki Trev, and of course, as always, Young Money So We. And if you guys would like to support us on Patreon and give us some money so we can ship the magazines, I'm just joking. You could if you back to the $10 and up level, we will shout you out on the SHIRO show. $2 and above also will get you access to early videos, early content, early Pandemonium videos, and then of course $20 gets really cool stuff. Like shouts out really early content and stuff of that nature. If you want to support us but don't want to do it, and you don't like to do like regularly recurring buying of it, time to change Patreon to $1,600. No, don't do that. It would be funny though, but don't do that. But yeah, if you would like to support us, but like on a one-time basis, you can go to our store, the SEGA Saturn Threadless store. We can get these awesome shirts like the one I'm wearing. Nice CRT TV shirt. I'd recommend getting the Tri-Blend shirts if you wanna. It's a little bit more expensive, but honestly, it's probably some of the nicest shirts. The Tri-Blend, like it's $5 more, but in all honesty, I kind of
makes a difference. Yeah, it makes a difference. You have choices though. You have options, and that's So if you want a cheaper shirt, that's fine. You can get it, but definitely don't wash it too much. Try to But yeah, the Tri-Blend shirts are great. I agree.
Yeah, so definitely get those.
And speaking of panda videos, I think I saw a new one. It's very hush hush. All I can tell you is that it's quality.
It has a famous Chicago Bears coach in it.
Yeah. It's
That's
quality,
all I'll say.
Quality content.
If you're a sports fan, you'll get it. If not, well, RIP you. But
yeah, so that's coming soon.
I was also going to shout out our magazine, but you can't freaking buy it anymore. Yeah. So so try once we get it sorted, go buy the magazine, I guess.
You know what you might do is, if you got the magazine, if you actually got the magazine and you're happy with it, do us a favor and put out like a Twitter post or a Facebook post or something proving that you received it and that you're happy with your purchase, because we can use that as ammunition to show PayPal that we fulfilled our commitments, that Lannisters always pay their debts.
Oh, don't say that. I don't want to get crushed by rocks at the end. Please don't.
No, but like, honestly, seriously, if you want to help us prove our case in court, then you can definitely, like, because Paul did, and I used Derek's, and I used Lacquerware. Greg, thank you for doing that, because I actually used that as ammunition.
So we're not scamming people.
And Bob from Retro RGB, and Ken Horowitz from Sega 16. You know, I use those as examples. Like, okay, here's happy people who like are showing off their magazine. Where it's not vapor, you know. Anyway,
it's not vaporwave. It's
oh yeah, and
actually...
Panda just Nick just opened up his own Patreon in response to requests from fans. So you guys can now officially support the Panda and all the good, cool stuff that he does.
Yeah. So the Pandemonium opened up his own Patreon. Got cool tiers. Got the Eagle Screech tier number 3. You get access to early Panda videos, named in the credits, access to weekly updates on Patreon. $5, you get to vote for upcoming bonus episodes, early access, and below. $10, the fun fact one. They send an audio recording and using fun fact, and it will be used in the video. Vote for upcoming bonus episode and everything below that. And then where's the other one? The last one. FMV Pro Golf Champ. Your name goes to the next script. Vote for upcoming bonus episodes, early access to the Pandemonium videos, and pretty much everything below. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And he's already up to 21 patrons with $138 per month, so that's pretty damn awesome.
I think Blue signed up for the Pro Golf one.
Yeah, Blue is the pro golfer. He's pro golf. Yeah. He's golf.
That's great.
He's pro street. But yeah, if you guys want to support Pandemonium, also, I think we might work on a Discord thing for him. Like maybe if you back him on Patreon, you'll be able to get maybe we'll do like a Pandemonium channel, like a Panda Pad. I'm still working with him on that. We don't have details. He just put this up, but we'll
make
talk
no
to him
mistake. Nick is. Oh, go ahead.
That's a good name, the Panda Pad.
The Panda Pad.
Exactly. How's it going, Chris? Missed you,
How's it going, Chris?
Much love.
Good.
But
yeah. Oh, go ahead.
But yeah, the Panda Pad. We'll get that sorted out and put that underneath that tier. But like I said, we'll work on it. And of course, like, because he put this up doesn't mean you're not going to get Panda videos. If you also want Panda videos, if you back on the $3 on ours as well, you'll also get early Panda videos. This isn't going to be we're all Panda stuff's going over there. No, nothing's changing. Everything Panda related, that bonuses that is in SHIRO will stay the same as the Pandemonium one. There'll just be different bonuses, like him adding the fun fact on there. So that I think that's a pretty cool perk. So yeah, I think honestly there's benefits for both of them, but if you guys want to do Panda versus us or vice versa, I don't think there's gonna be any hard feelings. So,
I mean, Nick's a SHIRO, so through and through, and he's but you know, he's putting a lot of time and effort on the side into those videos, which, you know, are blood, sweat, and tears, you know. So definitely, you know, if you guys have the means, you know, go help the guy out, because he makes excellent content.
Exactly, and I think there's going to be a lot of really cool things upcoming with this stuff, so I'm very excited. Also forgot to mention about the magazine that we will be selling it at PRGE in person.
You didn't. Huh? I think you mentioned it a couple times. Oh, okay, right at the beginning. But yeah, we will. I don't know. Don't overpromise. I don't know how much of that I can fit in my suitcase. But
we'll figure it out. I'll
do the best that I can.
We'll get some issues at least. We'll get something, just something to sell at the convention, so that we can buy sandwiches and eat, because we have nothing now.
Right.
We're gonna have to eat out of the garbage cans at PRGE.
Panda Express. I don't know. That's really good, but you might get sued.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of like the Panda Pad or Panda Place. I think Panda Express
extra advertise as like the Panda Pad with extra MSG.
Alliteration is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about the Panda Pad or Panda Place, where it's like, hey, do you want to go to the pee-pee place? And it's like, what?
Actually, the Panda Place sounds like a kid's like play place.
I like it. It's like a throwback thing. But I like either one. Whatever. Typically it's a Nick's thing. So if he wants to overrule me, he could be like, okay, the channel's called Panda Pad, Panda Place, Panda Express.
The Panda Play Pen.
The Panda Pen. Honestly, Panda Pen's kind of fun.
Watch out for the ball pit. There may be disgusting stuff in there.
The ball pit.
Disgusting.
Yeah, there's
grody. But yeah, no, I'm honestly, I'm probably gonna join his Patreon.
I don't know. I'm more of a pickup sticks kind of guy. No, I'm just kidding. Oh
But yeah.
man. Okay, I do have to drop though. I actually have to drop off.
But yeah, that was about it. But
Yeah.
yeah, again, thank you again, guys, for supporting us and like doing everything for us. You guys are amazing. We love you all, and supporting the magazine, of course. And we will be back with the magazine. It ain't going nowhere. Just a short delay. But
And actually, yeah, we need to start working on. I'm already working on issue 2. I am.
that's
I promise
coming.
you
That's
guys.
coming for sure.
It's coming.
But anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Remember, you must play Sega Saturn.
You must. Peace.